He has risen. Indeed, out of the prison we are freed. A man who was God chose to be hung on a tree for you and for me. You see, he came for the hypocrite. He came for the lame. He came for the broken to bring healing to the pain. He did not come for the fame. We stood condemned like Barabbas, you see, but I look at Barabbas and think, well, that's me. I stand beside the Son of God in my chains. I can hear the crowd screaming my name. I look to my right and I see a man who is innocent by law and guilty by choice. He did not fight back, but rather quieted his voice. Humility in the face of accusation. He looks at me as blood drips from his face, but I don't see hate or judgment or regret, only grace. The chains fall from my hands and I walk down the steps as he takes my place. As he stands before the crowds who find him guilty of my sin that was filthy. Father, forgive me, for I know it was because of me that you sent your beloved to be crucified. I want to know this love so great that it would step down out of eternity to be slaughtered like a lamb, nails driven through his hands for a people who let him down more times than there are grains of sand, that he would take the place of a prisoner who he knew might never love him back. But the story is far from done, because even in the darkest night, hope will rise like the sun. And on the third day he arose like a rose from the dirt, bringing life and beauty out of the mourning and the hurt. He fulfilled the word. He proved to be unstoppable, his power unmatched, his resurrection deemed improbable, quite the opposite in fact. The cross, no longer a symbol of death but a beacon of hope, offering life and forgiveness for those at the end of their rope. He showed Satan that he is weak. You think he's dead? You're mistaken. Go see the empty tomb that was man-made, but the biggest mistake that man made was thinking that they could put an end to his reign. And you're insane if you thought he wasn't going to rise on the third day. The biggest upset in history. My God is good, but he is certainly not safe. He is a lion uncaged. He is to be feared, but stand in awe amazed. He rules from a kingdom of grace, but is so holy that you can't look upon his face. He was mocked and spit upon, but he had the last laugh when he defeated Satan and overcame death itself. The day he bought my freedom. He died for me, so I live for him. Bought with the precious blood, free from sin. You see, this is the gospel, that a loving father gave up his only son to pay the debt that we owed. He showed that nothing can overcome a love so great. He is powerful, yet compassionate. He is holy, yet accessible. He is grace. He is love. He is Jesus. And he is risen indeed. So call upon his name and be free.